ebony and ivory, flying in perfect harmony. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Take Two, a movie review series critiquing the latest films here in the cinemas and discussing which ones to see and which ones to avoid at all costs. I'm Tony Whatley II, and today we take one last training session in the land of Berk in the latest DreamWorks animated film, How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. 1 year after the events of How to Train Your Dragon 2, and the land of Berk has become overpopulated with dragons, making them an easy target for those who seek to harm or capture them. And so Hiccup, now the chief, gives the people of Berk the Thor Ragnarok ending speech, and they set out to find the dragon's homeland, known simply as the Hidden World. And in the process of trying to find the Hidden World, Toothless himself makes a discovery: Amor. Now, I said this before in my coming attractions segment on the news, but I'm going to reiterate it again here in this review because it's that true. The How to Train Your Dragon franchise has been DreamWorks' best in terms of quality since its first film back in 2010. From its animation, its music, its cinematography, its characters, and storytelling, it was great across the board, and it set the gold standard for every single DreamWorks film that came after it. With all that said, and this franchise maintaining its great level of quality for the past 9 years, I was looking forward to this film and I could not wait to see what it was going to deliver. So, did it deliver a satisfying conclusion to the franchise? Let's find out. I feel like it's almost too obvious to praise the animation in this film. It looks breathtaking, and the cinematography, once again, is on point. The visuals are spectacular. Walking hand in hand with the visuals is the action sequences, which were riveting to watch. They were exciting, thrilling, comical, yet intense. The story overall, while not being the strongest of the three films, was still quite solid. I was engaged from beginning to end, and I wanted to see how the story was going to unfold. There were many moments that made me laugh, many moments that had me on the edge of my seat, many moments that I was quite riveted by what was happening, and I loved the way that the story concludes. Not only wrapping up this tale, but the entire franchise perfectly. And one more thing in regards to the story, I was quite surprised at how much I thoroughly enjoyed the love subplot. I thought that was going to be the weakest link of the story, but it held its own, and I found it to be funny, cute, and charming. I still love a majority of the characters. Hiccup and Toothless, what more can be said about this incredible, dynamic, and amazing friendship? It's just so spectacular to see. I love their interactions. I also love the interactions between Hiccup and Ygritte. In the past films, we didn't really get to see them interact that much, and you never really got a sense of what their relationship was like. Here, they flesh it out very well, and you do get a sense of what their relationship is like, and I love the bond that they created. I also like the fact that they utilized more of the supporting cast. Rough Nut and Tough Nut, who I thought was annoying in the past two films, are still annoying, but they are more entertaining here in the third film, especially with Tough Nut interacting with Hiccup in regards to marriage. I actually like that. And when it comes to the villain Grimmel, he is definitely a step above the villain from the second film. He's more intriguing, he's more menacing, he is a worthy adversary for Hiccup and the gang. He kind of slips near the end, but overall I was thoroughly entertained, and I did feel like he was a looming threat throughout the film. And honestly, I don't have any gripes with this film. The only complaint I could make about the film is that its score was rather lackluster. Nothing truly memorable like the ones we heard in the first film. But really, that's inconsequential, as everything else is still really good. So it's more of a nitpick than it is a complaint or a real problem with the film. And with another amazing addition to its series in The Hidden World, How to Train Your Dragon not only completed its trilogy in spectacular fashion, but has risen to the ranks of the Toy Story trilogy, or what was formerly known as the Toy Story trilogy. More on that in June. There's not much more praise I could give this film, this series, this franchise, besides the highest honor that I could bestow upon it here on Take Two, and that is 5 Dragon Riders out of 5. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was my take on How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. Be sure to share your takes in the comment section below. And now it's time to share our favorite comment from our Alita Battle Angel review. This one coming from subscriber Starlight, who writes, "When it comes to anime and video game adaptations, I had my fair share of bad ones, but Alita is not one of them." Well, Starlight, I couldn't agree more. Thank you so much for that comment. And if you would like your comment to be featured in next week's video, be sure to leave a comment below of what you thought of not only How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World, but also of this review. And that'll do it for me here on Take 2. I'm Tony Whatley II, and cut!